And we are live. What up, players? Welcome to episode 177 of Player Life. It is Sunday, the 26th of September, here in Tokyo, Japan. And today we are going to talk about Puppy Game. Puppy Game. Seems relevant since I'm taking care of MLD's dog Happy at the moment, and it has helped me get laid a few times in the few days that Happy has been here. So those are some pretty good stats. Um, you know, I've only had the dog a few days, and you know it's already helped me with my game. But before that, I'll play this trailer just to warm things up.
I don't want to overstate it, but a World Health official said the Delta strain is faster, fitter, and will move through communities more efficiently and pick off the unvaccinated.
The president telling Americans to expect more restrictions after internal CDC documents warn the war has changed.
Has increased from 12,431 to 42,323 in just a week. That's an increase of 243%.
Hey, you see this?
Here we go again.
The men are gonna need us.
It definitely will. This is getting crazy.
It's time to unite.
Let's do this.
There you have it, guys. There you have it. That is gonna be, that is gonna be released on the 30th of September. So just a few more days for a pandemic pickup Delta variant, and this is what it's gonna be. Pandemic pickup Delta variant, September 30th. Access to Pandemic Pickup 1.0. You get access to all of that. You get 10 online modules on online game mastery featuring modern life dating. All new content. 10 modules on day game featuring Mac the Day Gamer. Obviously, new content. And exclusive modules on consensual sexual escalation with female model. Absolutely new content. These sexual escalation modules are it's a pretty good idea to be MLD came up with it, and these are ways that I sexually escalate. All of the sexual escalation techniques that we recorded, I've used all of these, and I continue to use all of them, and they're very useful. I've perfected these over many years, so definitely going to help you out in sealing the deal, because a lot of you can mess up a lot at the last hurdle. The last hurdle is when the chick's back at your place and you want to fuck, and you're trying to figure out how to start things, how to get the ball rolling. These sexual escalation techniques will help you out if you've ever struggled with that. Okay, yeah, 5 webinars on Pure Games starting October 6th at 9 p.m. Eastern Standard Time, and access to the Telegram chat for a Pure Pickup game until the end of the year. So yeah, it's pretty sweet deal, to be honest. It's gonna be a good time, and go to the chat. No, sorry. Yeah, if you wanna, if that interests you, go. Let me share. Let me just share. It's easier. Share screen. If you're interested in pandemic pickup, go to my homepage. Scroll down to the bottom and put in your best email. And when Pandemic Pickup launches on the 30th, you'll get an email. Click the link, sign up, and you're going to be in. So, yeah, macthedaygamer.com. I'll post the link in the chat just so you have it as well. Simple as. Let's see who's in the house. Fredo7 says, let's do it. What's up, man? Let's do it indeed. Affy Kingdom, what's good? Affy Kingdom is the man. What is good, man? Alex Katsanos says, what's up, Affy? Hey, Mac. What's up, bro? Hope you're well. Exponchill says, is puppy game different from a grown dog game? Well, I mean, you can talk about that. The thing about puppy, the thing about a puppy game is it's like, obviously the dog's going to be cuter. Like this, it doesn't need to be a puppy, obviously, as long as the dog is like somewhat cute, or gonna be, it's not gonna scare, as long as it doesn't scare girls. That's the main thing. Some dogs are a little bit badass for doing game with. Like, the dog doesn't need to be small, but the dog needs to be like either somewhat like a huggable bear, or a small cute dog or something like that. It can't be this like badass Doberman pit bull type. It's gonna have the opposite effect. It's like gonna scare girls away. But girls are like rabbits. Girls are like rabbits. These chicks will flee. They'll flee at the little drop of a hat. Especially Japanese girls, like they're easily scared off. So, Gabriel E in house. What's up, bro? KN says, my Rottweiler is too savage for these hoes. Yeah, that's what I mean. It's like, you can't just have any dog. It's not gonna work. If you have a dog that's too savage, it's gonna scare them away. The thing is, like, I don't know, if you're a hot dude, like if you're like a cool dude, like a hot dude, and you're jacked, you're Chad, and you have like a cute dog. There's kind of there's a little bit of a contrast there, and it's very attractive. I think, as far as I know, it can be very attractive to women. It's like, it creates this contrast, right? Hot dude with a cute, lovable dog. It doesn't, like I said, it doesn't necessarily need to be a small dog. It can be like a big, fluffy fucking Labrador or something. As long as the dog is like, looks to be friendly. But yeah, having the dog is obviously an amazing icebreaker too. I would say this just to start, just to be clear things up, just so I would say, if you're going well, you shouldn't get a dog just to get girls because that's kind of lame. I mean, having a dog is not easy, right? So if you're getting a dog specifically to pick up chicks, it's kind of dumb, right? Because you're gonna have a dog for 10, 15 years. So it's obviously not something you're just gonna go out and get just so you can pick up girls because yeah, it's basically like a having a dog is basically like having a child, like kind of. I mean, you have to look after it. Dogs are not like cats. Cats, you can kind of let them out of the house and they'll fuck off for a while, and they're kind of fend for themselves. Dogs aren't fending for themselves. They're not. They're basically extremely. They get like extremely attached to their owners, and they completely and entirely depend on their owners. Not only for food, but for love and affection. Like, dogs really, they become extremely loyal and attached to their owner. The dog's man's best friend. I honestly don't trust people who don't like dogs. I don't know. um, I'm not. It's just hard for me to imagine because, like, it's just because when you grow up with a dog, when you know dogs, you know that dogs are like there's something extremely pure about a dog, like about their loyalty. That's what I mean. So when someone then tells you when you know dogs and then someone tells you, "Oh, I don't like dogs," it's like, all right, I don't know about that. I don't know. I don't know if I can. I don't know if we can be. Yeah, I just don't trust. Like, it's an honest thing. Um. Uh. KN says, "Do you need to speak Japanese to game in Tokyo, bro?" I mean, it certainly helps having a little bit, but you don't. It's not necessary. You can get like you can find girls that you'll have to find girls that obviously can speak some English. It'll make things a little harder, but no, there's you don't need it. Um, there's especially for some if you're gonna do nightlife. There's spots that are renowned as Gaijin hunting, or girls that like foreigners, girls that speak English. There's spots in Tokyo City, like nightclubs and bars and things that are renowned for having girls that like foreign guys because there are a lot of foreign guys go there. So you know it's going to be easier to find girls that speak English there, but the girls that you find there are going to be more westernized, and to be quite honest, going to be more annoying. Honestly, like, let me be honest, like, girls that speak English in Japan tend to be more annoying than girls that don't. I've talked about this, MLD talks about it. Like, girls that learn English tend to get tainted a bit. One of the great things about living, about Japan is that the women are so feminine, so non-confrontational, non-westernized, basically. But when they start learning English, taints them. They start becoming more. They become more westernized, obviously. Yeah. They start using all that like kind of ratchet language and shit. Um, yeah, just start using all that kind of TikTok, Instagram. I can't even think of any right now. I'm kind of still waking up. Yeah, but you know what I mean. Uh, Expont Jill says, "I noticed if a girl has a dog, it's a good icebreaker as well." Yeah, I mean it's a good icebreaker for sure. I mean, uh, yeah. So let me just talk about how I've had Happy, Happy. Let me get her over here. Let me get her. Happy. All right. Okay. So, here's Happy. Happy Chan. So I've had Happy since Thursday, and what was it? Was it no Wednesday night? Wednesday night, I think. And yes, so on Thursday I had a date with with this chick that I day gamed the previous week, and basically, so basically, no, I had already day gamed this chick without Happy. So she was agreeing to come around to come around to my area for coffee, like at 2 p.m. She ended up asking to meet at 3 p.m., but that's okay. I don't mind. Uh, so she came around. I met her at the station. It was a nice day. So my plan was to use Happy as as plausible deniability. So basically, we met and I said, "Do you like coffee?" And she said, "I like coffee." So I went to the coffee store. The thing about a man is, when you're on a date, just lead, just lead the interaction. Just kind of decide things and just start doing them. I mean, I asked her, did she like coffee? I mean, if she said she didn't like coffee, I would, you know, I would still go to the coffee shop. I would say like, well, do you like milk? Like, do you like shakes? Do you like latte? Or I'd find a way to still bring get. She's gonna get something from the coffee store, right? All right. Anyway, she said she liked coffee, so that was no problem. So I took her to the store and I ordered my what I wanted. And then I asked her what she wanted, and then she ordered. And the staff said, "Do you want to sit in or take out?" And I said, "Take out." I didn't even ask her, did she want to sit in or take out? A lot of guys would be like, "Oh, do you want to sit it?" They'd ask the girl, like, "Do you want to?" No, I'm inviting her on a date, so I'm just deciding what to do, right? So yeah, I got the takeout coffee, right? Takeout coffees, and yeah, so uh, yeah, so basically my plan was to use Happy as plausible deniability. So I said, okay, let's go to the park, right? And I start walking towards the park, but obviously I'm gonna pick up Happy on the way to the park. I didn't tell her that, but so my apartment is obviously on the way to the park. So when we get to my apartment, she didn't know we're going to my apartment, but I said, "Hey, I'm looking after my friend's dog. I'm just gonna go in and pick it up. Yeah, I'm gonna go in and pick up Happy, right?" And then she was excited because she didn't know that. She was like, "Oh, gonna take a dog," and I was like, "Yeah, yeah, she's a cute she's a cute dog." So it's great plausible deniability, right? It's like go to my apartment, pick up the dog. So what's up, Happy? What's good? So um, you go in. I said let's go in and get her. So to be quite honest, I could have I probably just take. I probably could have just said, okay, let's go into my apartment and chill now, and not go to the park. But instead, no, I didn't need to rush anything. Um, so I went in. We picked up Happy, and we walked to the park. We went to the park and you know had our coffees, chilled. Because I knew that on the way back we're gonna have to drop Happy back off at the house. So that's when I can invite her in. And plus it gives me a chance to run game and get the girl more comfortable with me. So she's not it's just so at the end of building up rapport. So she's more likely to come in, right, and put out because while you want to strike while the iron's hot, you don't want to strike too soon, right, before the iron's hot. Um, you also don't want to let things get stale, and you definitely want to, So, but I knew it's a good idea to take her to the park. I wanted to walk. I wanted to take Happy for a walk anyway. So it's always good to kill two birds with one stone, right? Right, Happy? It's always good to kill two birds with one stone, isn't it? Happy knows. Happy seeing some shit. But yeah, so Happy seeing some shit, that's for sure. She's not gonna eat it. She dropped it. I'll let her eat it. Okay. So yeah, so that's what happened. So we went to the park, we had our coffees, and I basically just Kane says Happy is real cute. That's for sure. Happy is cute. I like Happy because I like that style of dog. It's not too like they're not like those these like Paris Hilton kind of dogs. No, I'm not really. I like all dogs. Like all dogs are cool, but listen, I don't like those like rat faced dogs. What's with girls getting those rat faced kind of dogs? I'm not into that. Happy's not like that at all. Happy's like fluffy, nice size. I don't know. Um, it's I don't know. I don't know what they're called, but those like kind of snarky little rat face kind of dogs. Not really into them. But anyway, Happy's hella cute. So we're in the park, and then I said, okay, let's go, and I just start walking back to my place, and obviously we get to the place, we get to my apartment, and Happy, come here. We get to my apartment, and I said, okay, let's. she knew that I was, I just pretty much walked to my apartment, and I said, let's go in and chill for a bit, and she came in. It's just plausible deniability. So because I had to drop the dog back off, obviously. So she came in, and we chilled for a bit, and I executed the mirror technique. We all know about the mirror technique, Happy, right? We know about that. Yeah, so for anyone who doesn't know, all you guys pretty probably know about the mirror technique. See that mirror behind me? If you're watching, I don't know if you're watching or listening. Put a 1 in the chat if you know about the mirror technique, or a 2 if you don't know. Let's see. But I'll talk about it anyway. So basically, we're sitting down. She's playing with Happy, and it's time. It's time to make the move, right? So, how you start off the mirror technique is you're sitting with the girl, you're chilling with her, and you say, "How tall are you again?" Obviously, you need a mirror in the room to pull this off, right? That's why it's called the mirror technique. So this mirror behind me, this mirror right there, if you're watching, has seen some shit. This mirror has seen a lot of different girls in front of it. But so what you do is you say, how tall are you again? And then you stand up, what kind of while you're saying it. And you say, you take her by the hand, you kind of you pull her up, and you kind of just walk her in front of the mirror. Obviously, as the man, you lead, right? You walk her in front of the mirror, and you stand behind her, and you kind of like, you say, she might tell you. Sometimes they say guess my height, and then you're like, I don't know, like 157, or you guess or whatever. And she says, no, I'm 161 or something, 161 centimeters. And then I I say, how tall do you think I am? I mean, all the while you're kind of like, obviously you're kind of, ideally your hands are kind of on their waist. You're standing like right behind them, right? And you're kind of, your hands should be kind of caressing their waist at this point, even like kind of on their stomach area. So you're kind of hugging them from behind, but not like too hard, just like lightly hugging them from behind, right? Casual, And then she's like, and she's obviously looking at you in the mirror. Hopefully you're taller than her, you know, and she's, girls can kind of see how you look with her, and if you look good, like if you look good together, girls kind of like that as well. Sometimes it's a good match. You look at each other in the mirror, and it's like, anyway. So you basically, she gets your height. You tell her your height, and you basically start complimenting her shape. You say, "Oh, you've a really nice you've a really nice shape," and at this point, you're caressing her hips, kind of lightly, kind of massage. Like you can even put your hand on her ass. Like, if girls are not interested at this point, if girls are not like down with the whole thing, she'll have stopped you before. Like, she'll be kind of pulling away. That's the interesting thing. Like, okay, that's the thing about the mirror technique. Like, girls will have already pulled away by the time, like, she won't even, they'll kind of pull away as soon as, like, she asks, guesses your height, or you tell her your height. She'll pull away and start trying to go back to sit down. But girls that are interested, they won't pull away. Like, um they won't pull away from your caressing, when you're caressing kind of their hips or their stomach. And then when you try to escalate, by like putting, like, basically, massaging her ass, or like, another thing you can do is kind of pull back her hair, and kind of, then you start escalating, and you start kissing her shoulder, her neck. And then, if she's not like pulling away at this point, she's likely very open to, escalating fully. So then you can, like, try and, sometimes if they're really into it, they'll turn around fully and start kissing you from behind. So they're turning their neck around to kiss you, and that's pretty hot. And at that point, you can kind of turn them around and start making out with them, and you just escalate from there. Isn't that right, Happy? Isn't that right? Happy seeing some shit on Thursday. On Thursday, that's for sure. Poor Happy. Nah, she's all right. She didn't mind. But yeah. So I'll put Happy down. Let me see. Dustin Johnson says, I have the most adorable and sweet border collie mix. She's getting old, but still has the charm and a gentle soul. Good stuff, man. Good stuff. Yeah, I mean, if a chick doesn't like your dog, then she's for the streets. Kick her out. Imagine not liking this dog. Like, there's something really wrong. Like, you need to be like a psychopath not to like a dog like this. Like, you'd need to be a real psychopath. Isn't that right, Happy? Isn't that right? Yeah, but so basically, Happy is a babe magnet. A babe magnet. So that was Thursday. I escalated with that girl. I might have gotten laid without Happy. I might, she was. I gamed her. She was coming around. I've gotten I've gotten laid from this kind of technique hundreds of times. So, however, I will say, Happy definitely sealed the deal. Happy kind of helped things go more smoothly. Um, I think there's something about especially there's something about a guy with a dog like this that makes him more trustworthy. Like girls kind of feel more comfortable with you sooner, like sooner than they otherwise would, because like the fact that you're able to look after a cute like small dog, and then when they see how much the dog likes you, like if the dog is really like happy and like comfortable with you and his tail's wagging and it's like when it's around you, then girls even feel more. It's almost like you know it's almost like pre-selection because you're like as in the dog knows that you're a good person, or the dog likes you, so she automatically will come to like you. You know, if a cute dog like this likes you, then you must be a good person. Um, you know. So Dustin Johnson said, my standard is that the chick has to be better company than my dog, and that is a high enough bar to send most most back out to the streets. Yeah, hell yeah. But yeah, I mean, yeah. So I mean, I think especially in Japan, Japanese related kind of not only Japan, but I mean, specifically in a place like Tokyo, like a foreigner having a dog like this, it's also kind of a status symbol. First of all, it makes you trustworthy. Then it's a status symbol, you know, and then the dog's just cute basically. So girls are gonna wanna be around it. They're gonna want to touch it. They're gonna want to play with it. So yeah, and yeah. So on Friday night, that was Thursday. On Friday night, um, it's kind of a simple story, nothing too crazy, but basically, I just shamelessly sent Happy's photo to this chick that I day gamed about a week before. So let me pull it up. I think I was like kind of late. It was like, where is it at? See if we can pull it up. Okay, so where's it at? Okay, so I hit this girl up. I said, "Hey, how are you?" And she said, "Hey, I'm fine. What's wrong?" Because it was like 1 a.m. It was literally 1 a.m. and I was feeling kind of horny. So she said, "Hey, what's up?" Yeah, she replied immediately. Um, this girl works in a bar. So I said, "Are you working?" I knew she might have been working. So um, I was like, that's why I hit her up because I knew she'd be like kind of might be available. And then she said, "No, she's drinking with friends." And she added that she's gonna finish soon, as in so that the fact that she added that part. But anyway, so I said, what about if you come here? And then she said, to your place? And I said, yeah, come meet my cute dog. And I just sent her a photo of Happy. So shamelessly using Happy to get pussy, but why not? Um, but so she said, "Oh, so cute, so cute," and but basically, I don't know if this girl. I don't know. I haven't been on a date with this girl. Never been on it. I just day gamed her, got her number on the street, like out in Tokyo. Like I have never, you know what I mean? It's just it's just crazy that it's 1 a.m. and yeah. So she said, "Oh, it's so cute, wow," and she said, "Oh, but I won't be free for another 30 minutes," and I was like, "Oh, that's fine." And I sent her my address. you know. I said, take a taxi, it's all right, I'll pay for it. So she came over, like this girl that I never met. And I was thinking, I don't know if she would have came if I hadn't had that kind of, the, plausible deniability of showing her happy. I don't know if she would have came. I really don't know. It's hard to get girls to come like that, like straight up, like never, like I'd spend about 2 minutes with this girl. 2 minutes, like in and out. I talk about the in and out technique all the time. You go in, you see a girl on the street, jump in, you kind of say, "Hey, what's up? What are you up to?" Like you figure out, you know, you just figure out what she's at. Try and make a good impression. Get in there, get the number, or yeah, you're not going to be getting a number these days. It's going to be Instagram or some kind of messaging, WhatsApp or Line or whatever. Anyway, I got her line. We use Line in Japan. So God, it was like less than 2 minutes. Like no kind of like not very long to get to know someone, right? And all of a sudden, just because I hit her up like at 1 a.m. and 1 a.m. and send her a photo of Happy. Come meet my cute dog Happy. And she's, oh, it's so cute, and she's like, she's coming over. She came over, like she literally fucking came over at like, I think it was like 2 a.m. by the time she got here. Like 2 a.m. So it was like 2 a.m. to a guy that she met for like 2 minutes on the street. Honestly, it might have been less. It was probably around 2 minutes, but yeah, it was just a bit of chit chat. I asked her what she does. She said she works in a bar. I was like, "What are you doing today?" She said she's going shopping. I was like, "Well, let's hang out sometime." Exchange of contacts. You know, and a week later, she came directly to my place at 2 a.m. in the morning, and she played she played around with Happy for like a couple of minutes, and then she's after that we start making out. Did I? Well, how did it go with her? Yeah, well, I didn't need to use any techniques. That's it. When a girl comes to your place at 2 a.m., it's almost like you don't really need that many escalation techniques because she came to your fucking house at 2 a.m. So you can kind of just go for the kiss at that point. You know what I mean? There's some circumstances where escalation techniques are extremely useful, extremely necessary. Other times, like like this, it's like, okay, she's here at 2 a.m. She's pretty much down to hook up. Like, I mean, so just chilling on the couch, start making out with her, proceed to have sex with her. I mean, it was pretty straightforward. um you know but there can be times where the escalation techniques are absolutely very important to seal the deal, because these girls are like delicate. They're like rabbits. You do one thing wrong and they'll be off. They will be off. um but I don't know. The one thing about having a dog as well, I mean, even when it comes to the point, if you're doing the whole thing about walking the girl back to your place and like trying to get her to come in, saying that you have a dog is like, it's pretty much the best plausible deniability you could have. Like saying that, oh yeah, come in, I need to feed my dog, or like, you know or just come in, come in and meet my dog, I just gotta feed it, and like she'd be like, oh, I don't know, I don't usually come back to guys' places on the first night or the first date. You're like, well, I gotta feed my dog. It's pretty cute. They're gonna come in, like, right? It's just plausible deniability, right? It's just to like, oh, girls don't want to like feel obliged they don't want to make it very obvious. They want things to be kind of um they don't want things to be blunt. Girls talk about, oh, why can't guys just be straight up and honest about exactly what they want? Get the fuck out of here, Jesus Christ! Like, girls are full. Like, when girls say that, they're almost full of fucking shit. This is like, girls that say that full of lies. Like, um, girls that tell you like, oh, just tell a girl that you want to, what your intentions are from the immediately, and it's like, if every guy did that, no guy would ever get laid. I just going around telling girls, hey, I just want to fuck you, I just want to smash, I just want to smash your sweet ass, your ass. I caught your ass caught my eye, right? And I was just like, damn, I just want to put my face in that ass. I just want to smash it. This is like, this is being blunt. This is what actually, like, this is what you actually want as a guy. So you can't be blunt with girls. You can't tell them like straight up what you want, or you're never ever gonna get laid. One in 10,000 might fuck you if you're blunt. Um, not very. It wouldn't be. You won't have very good stats, right? If you follow female dating advice, just be honest. Just be honest with these girls. Just tell them exactly what you want from it. Straight up, be blunt. It's like, shut the fuck up. Shut the fuck up. Um. Uh. Exponential. How do you even pronounce that? I don't know what it is. But it was just, have you ever brought a chick over and escalated, then she left because she wasn't feeling it? I mean, there's girls that will let you fucking make out, and then, yeah, they won't let you take off their panties, or, I mean, yeah, that's happened. Of course, that's, it's, usually when they're in your place and they're making out, it's, yeah, 9 out of 10 times. It's definitely the exception to the rule, but yeah, of course it has happened. Dude, I've fucked hundreds of girls. Of course, of course this shit can happen sometimes, and sometimes it can just be hesitation. Sometimes they're trying to shit test you. You got to understand the difference between a girl that doesn't want to proceed, doesn't want to continue escalating to sex, and a girl that is just kind of plain hard to get. Um, it's a dicey subject on the YouTube. It's a dicey little subject. No means no. No means no. Yeah, but no. Yeah, let's just say just be. Yeah, no means no, guys. But girls will. Sometimes they'll have these. Sometimes they'll have these rule. They'll put up this like last minute kind of this hesitation to try and, they obviously they want, sometimes they'll want to get another date, but sometimes they're trying to shit test you and see if you're really, if a girl is like being hesitant and doesn't want to proceed, you lay off, you continue watching the movie or whatever, and then you try again, 10 minutes later, you start kissing her neck, you start trying to make out with her again, and then sometimes they'll be getting more, they'll be more turned on at that point, and you'll proceed to sex. A lot of time when they're not, if they don't, what girls will do is when they're not feeling it, they'll take out their phone, they'll look at their watch or something. They say, oh, I gotta catch the train, or got this to do, got that to do, and she'll make some excuse to leave. Like, she'll make some excuse, and yeah, a lot of the time when they do that, they're just not feeling it. You're probably either one or two things. She wants to kind of delay the process, or she's not into you, and you're probably never going to see her again. So be aware of that. Um, you know, be aware of that. They'll come, they'll pretend that they're they got this to do, they got that to do. They don't in reality, they don't have shit to do. They're just not into they just want to leave. So you gotta you let them leave, obviously. So yeah, cool. All right, get your stuff. Um, if a girl doesn't let you make out on the first date, Yeah, you're probably not going to see that girl again. It's probably not that it's not that she's trying to get more dates out of you. It's that no, she's not into you. Like, be aware of that too. If a girl refuses to let you kiss her on the first date, the juice isn't going to be worth the squeeze. All right? The juice is not going to be worth the squeeze. I would be pretty happy to put that out there as a rule. Like, I would say if you go on a date and you try and escalate and try and kiss the girl and she refuses, I would say okay, remove all attention and don't. It's almost pointless to try and even invite a girl like that out again. I'd be pretty, you know, I've because I've had a lot of experience. I know that when a girl doesn't let you kiss on the first date, if she's into you, if she thinks you're interesting, if she's had a good time, she's gonna let you kiss her at least, and she'll stop you from. She might stop you from proceeding more, like taking off her clothes or whatever. But at least she's gonna let you kiss her. So a girl not letting you kiss her on the first date, you're probably not gonna meet her again. And even if you do meet her again, she's probably not gonna let you kiss on the second date. So why are you meeting her again anyway? Might as well not. Might as well save your fucking sweet time and find a girl that's gonna let you at least fucking kiss her. So yeah, I mean, so if you go on a date with a girl and she like you think you had a good date with her, and then at the end of it she like refuses to let you kiss her, remove all attention. I would say if you follow her on Instagram, unfollow her. Like, just delete her messages. Just don't invite her on another date. I mean, because even if you do invite her on another date, she's probably not going to come. Like, she's telling you that she's not interested in you. Like, she's like, oh yeah, I'm not going to even kiss you. Not even going to kiss you. Okay, then you're definitely not going to let me. How long is it going to take to like fuck you? It's gonna, you know. How long is it gonna take to fuck? Like, if you're not gonna let me get to first base, like to let you make out, okay, what like how long is this process? How long is this application process gonna take? I need like I need a fucking definite like timeline here. Like, it's too much. Um, it's like I just came up with this analogy right now, but it's like when you're downloading something, or you're having an update on your computer or whatever, and it doesn't give you a timeline, or it doesn't give you a percentage of how much it has downloaded. It's so fucking annoying, right? Sometimes you do that and it just says downloading, and it has this little, but it doesn't give you a diagram or a percentage calculator of how long it's going to take, or a timeline. It doesn't give you any time of it's going to take an hour or 10 minutes or 2 minutes. It's like that's what it's like with these bitches. It's like how the fuck long is this? Like, I want to fuck here. That's the whole point of this date. Like, how long is it going to take? It's like, yeah, good luck. No, I'll just cancel that. I'll cancel that download. It's not worth it. You don't know how long it's going to take. Um, you just don't know. Um, so find girls that are interested. Um, but like I said, obviously, back to the puppy game. Getting a dog just to get laid is probably not a good idea, because obviously it's a huge responsibility. Um, but yeah, if it can really make things like it's interesting, because like anytime I'm out, it's once in a blue moon a girl might approach me. Like, it has happened, but it's extreme. It's like fucking rare. It's like seeing a rare animal or something. I don't know, but it doesn't happen that often. And but when I'm out walking with Happy, girls will stop. Like, girls will give crazy IOIs, like, to indicate that even if they don't stop, they'll give such like blatant IOIs to indicate that they want to talk to you. They want to they want to like engage. Like, sometimes you'll be walking down the street, and like hot girls will like they'll be walking towards you and like they'll stop like and they'll look at you and they'll say oh they'll say like oh kawaii and yeah they'll say cute and indicating that they want you to stop and like let her pet the dog or whatever. So yeah, and sometimes they'll just come over and but it's funny. Like yesterday I was out walking the dog and this girl came over. It was funny. I wasn't even out. I was just out walking the dog. I wasn't out trying a game or anything. I was out, I was happy just walking her. She needs to walk. But this girl came over. Well, she didn't come over. She kind of indicate. I was walking, and then she kind of like was walking towards me, and she kind of stopped. Oh, kawaii, and like she was pretty cute actually, and I was just playing with her because I wasn't I never obviously never wear a mask, but just to kind of be sarcastic and like just play around with these girls. Her mask was kind of down, so I was like like oh my god, can you like put your mask on? It's like very dangerous, the beer bug and whatnot. And she put it on. It was so stupid because obviously I wasn't wearing a mask. I'm obviously trying to be funny, but Japanese people don't really get sarcasm. They don't get it. And I was like, oh, it's really dangerous time right now. It's like, can you put your mask up? Like, I guess it might have been too convincing because so she put it up and she was like, she apologized. But I was like, I'm just joking or whatever. But she didn't get it. Japanese people really do not get sarcasm. Like they don't get it. Like oh, it's funny. But she continued to pet the dog. I talked to her for a little bit. Um, just talked to her for a little bit. I actually tried to go like at an immediate date with her. Um, this is me not even out. I'm not even trying. Like I'm not even trying to get like game girls, but like they're just stopping on the street. Like they're stopping. I'm trying to walk the dog. They're harassing me. They're trying to like harass Happy. No, but seriously, no. So I'm talking to her, and she's pretty cute. But I'm just playing with her. I've gotten laid 2 days in a row, so I'm not. I'm pretty chill about it. But I was like, "What are you doing now?" And she was like, "Oh, I'm going to meet." She said she's going to do something. Actually, I invited her. I invited her back to my place before I asked her what she was doing, because I was like, first of all, I asked her for does she like coffee or and she's oh I like coffee, and I was like, yeah, we should have coffee or whatever, and but being more sarcastic again, I was like, but it's a really around this time it's probably better we have a coffee in my place because it's the whole state of emergency. It's a dangerous time. There's this beer bug going around. There's people getting sick. We should probably stay safe and go back to my place. And at this point, I think she got it, but she started laughing a little bit. But God, like Japanese people really do not. I don't know. They don't get sarcasm. Like they don't get it. Like maybe she just didn't like the fact that I'm making fun of her. But yeah, this is just me out like walking with the dog, not even trying to game girls, and hot girls are like stopping on the street, stopping like trying to like talk to me or pet Happy. Um and yeah. So if I tried, like, I mean, there's places I could go, and if I brought Happy to a place called like Shibuya, man, it's like it's game over. Game over. If I was bothered to go there, I would like clean up. I would clean up, but it's kind of like have to get in it. It's not as close. I'm not really bothered to go there. Um, abundance mindset, isn't that right? Abundance mindset, man. Imagine if someone like didn't like Happy, I'd have to beat them. I have to beat their ass. Isn't that right? I have to beat their ass, Happy. Yeah, but yeah, having a dog is kind of it's a good thing. I don't know. It's good for your mood, but don't get one if it's just you don't really like dogs, or you're just getting it to pick up girls. It's kind of a retarded thing to do because it's like so much. It's kind of a lot of effort to have a dog, but it's also I think it's pretty good for your mental health to have a dog. It's like I don't know. It kind of relaxes your mood. Makes you more relaxed in general. Um, let me share. I'm gonna I'll share the beer bug. No, the beer bug.
I don't want to overstate it, but a World Health official said the Delta strain is faster, fitter, and will move through communities more efficiently and pick off the unvaccinated.
The president telling Americans to expect more restrictions after internal CDC documents warn the war has changed.
Has increased from 12,431 to 42,323 in just a week. That's an increase of 243%.
Hey, you see this?
Here we go again.
The men are gonna need us.
They definitely will. This is getting crazy.
It's time to unite.
Let's do this.
Hey guys, so there you have it. Get on my email list. Link in the chat. Go to my homepage, and put your best email. Scroll down to the bottom of the page. Put your email in, and you're going to be good to go when we launch on the 30th. Because you're going to use my sign up link that I will email out to you to get on the pandemic pickup Delta variant, and you're going to have your dating life sorted. We're going to talk about so many different aspects, so many different ways to hook up with as many to maximize your potential, basically, to maximize your potential, because that's what it's all about. It's like that's what we're trying to do is maximize your fucking potential, like get you like the best that you can get. So that's what's that's what's that's what it's going to be about. Yeah, so that's gonna do it for today. As usual, like, comment, subscribe. So yeah, that's puppy game. It can be, if you leverage it correctly, you can seriously, you can use it to get some seriously, yeah, you can use it to get pussy. That's for sure. So until tomorrow, I'll be back. Tomorrow tomorrow for another episode of Player Life. So until then, peace out, guys. Have a good one. Bye bye.